They signed Jeimer Candelario, 3 years, $45 million. It's got a 4th-year club option, which I like. He's a switch hitting, corner infield, son of a gun.
Yeah, he's only deferring $75. Real sweetheart deal.
He's a sweetheart deal. Yeah. None of it deferred. I like it. It telegraphs some stuff later, which we'll get into. But age 30. Got him for now. What's the prime? I mean, he looked good at the start up until the trade deadline, and then he kind of bottomed out. If you look at his what he did in Washington in 99 games, 258, 342, 481 with an OPS plus of 125, which means he's 25% above average.
Yeah,
that's not too shabby. But then you look at the full total. 119 after he got hurt and didn't really translate all that well over to Chicago. 471 slug. And also he would have had 30 homers if he played his home games at Great American Ballpark for the whole year.
True. I mean, I got more hope with him than I do, like a Will Myers starting off, where we were last year. So, and two other things about this. One, you do have that anxiety of like, oh my God, we're adding another person to an already crowded infield. But you're also seeing like, oh, they are willing to spend some money here if they think it's appropriate.
Yeah.
So, and who knows exactly if this is going to just add to like maybe a later transaction. But I kind of like them going out and trying to add to their offense and the corner of the infields.
Yeah, I like it too. I mean, he's basically coming in to rotate it in where Joey was.
Yeah.
So this means that it's over. I mean, they're not going to bring back Joseph Daniel Votto. What I do like to see here is the batting run value. He's in the 83rd percentile last season, which makes him pretty good at that. He's also 76th percentile in sweet spot percentage, 22nd percentile in hard hit percentage. So that's not great. He barrels it up at an average rate. What that says there is lots of doubles, hopes to get on base, and then hopefully hits a few hard enough that they leave the park. I mean, in 2021, the guy had 42 doubles, and that was in Detroit, and that's a huge ballpark.
Yeah, I think that'll play well the type of style that you already have with this clubhouse.
Yeah.
A lot of gap hitters, station to station.
Yeah. You know what? Like that doubles power in Detroit, you know who that kind of reminds me of? Nicholas Castellanos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. I mean, 42 doubles in 2021. He got hurt in 2022. Didn't have a great season. But again, 2023, 39 doubles.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, that's pretty freaking rad. If you look at now I'm curious because I want to look at 2021 Nick Castellanos. There it is. So if you look at 2021 Nick Castellanos, he had 38 doubles.
There you go.
That was an all-star year. This year he had 37 doubles. 2019, 58 doubles. I mean, that's when he went off. When he went from Detroit to Chicago, and in Detroit he had 37, Chicago he had 21. So it translated. He was seeing the ball really well and doing that. So you could see an uptick even more going from a massive park in Washington. And I mean, and in 99 games, 30 doubles, and a decent chunk of those could turn into homers.
Very true. And also him just being more of a young veteran. He's 30, about right?
Yeah, this is his age 30 season.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think that'll be good for him being on a team with people that are in their mid-20s.
Yeah.
Still really trying to figure themselves out.
No opt-outs either. 30, 31, 32 age seasons. Club option for the 33 age season. Free agent at 34. You hope that he's more of a Nick Castellanos with those doubles and not like a Mike Moustakas.
Yeah. The way he's going to shape out here, like I'm not worried about him athletically. I'm just hoping like he'll play well with the clubhouse because I think his numbers don't scare me or anything. I think he'll play well. Just if he's going to like jive with the players.
I think so. I don't. I mean, he came up Cubs, And then he was on some real bad Tigers teams. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So, I mean, that's going to callous you.
I'm sure.
It's going to make you. He came up with a lot of young guys in transition, and then same with Washington. Did a good job there. And so I think he'll jive. I think he'll jive really well. What also is nice, first and third, DH. I mean, that's how much more of that could be a Crawl Bell sweet spot for them with that flexibility.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.